Part 7. From Okinawa to Fiji. JICA Hiroshima lecture in 2025. I contributed to new plans for cleaner water for rural people by Fiji government. The start is JICA training in Miyakojima, in August 2011. Mr. Vishwajit from Fiji asked me many questions during the training in 2011. Hungry is normal. There was new constitution of Fiji. In this constitution, Chapter 36. Right to adequate food and water. Every person has the right to clean and safe water in adequate quantities. JICA training at Okinawa, in August 2011. Mr. Vishwajit from Fiji gave many questions to me. He returned back to Fiji. He made a model to make safe drinking water by EPS technology at the Yard of Department of Sewage and Water. Water source was rain harvest tank. The PM had attention for EPS display during the World Maritime Day on September 28, 2012. Our director informed the PM on the functions of the EPS and reference to JICA was made. Kick-off workshop on January 16, 2013, at Holiday Inn. Commander Francis B. Keane, Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Works, Transport, Public Utilities. I presented keynote lecture on EPS at this ceremony. Rain harvest tank of 2.7 tons for this project. Department completed pilot plant in Kalakolive village. EPS technology is our technology for ours. We can make it by ourselves. Second pilot plant completed in Ensituvula village. Opening ceremony of public tap was held. EPS was settled between the existing distribution pipes of non-treated water supply. A public tap system of water supply for germ-free safe water was proposed. EPS can provide 6 liters per person of water for drink and cooking. I showed microscopic organisms using portable microscope to villagers at the site. Look like dirty mud. There are so many microscopic organisms. Trap and decompose layer by microscopic and small organisms in near the surface. We can see that there is insurance layer for adhesion of leak matters from biological active layer in natural soil profile. The capacity of EPS of 2.7 tons tank is very large. I comment on more use of WPS water in the village. 1. Block distribution system for EPS water is recommended. 2. Install more public taps for villagers. 3. Training for the save the limited amount of EPS water. There is non-detected leak, therefore we have to install EPS pipe with May public taps in a small village, even up to 200 persons. If there is absolutely no leak problem, we may connect to present distribution pipe in case of a small village. But this is risky. I cannot recommend this connection. In case of Naivusini village, I recommend more storage tank in this village. This is the comment on more use of EPS water in a village. 1. Up to 200 persons in a village, only many taps were connected. If there is no leak problem, we may connect to present distribution pipe in case of a small village. But this is risky. I cannot recommend this connection. 2. 200 to 500 persons in a village, we supply EPS water by new EPS pipeline with many public taps. Or we install additional storage tanks for EPS water. And we supply EPS water by new EPS pipeline with many public taps. 3. More 500 persons in a village. We install additional storage tanks for EPS water. And we supply EPS water by new EPS pipeline with many public taps. We proposed ideal design of EPS. And we proposed operation and maintenance manual and construction guide. You can download these manuals through the net. Department of Water and Sewage actively promoted EPS when it had the chance. I also traveled to many villages to check the condition of the system. EPS project started from Kalakolive and Navituvula in 2013. The project was implemented under the initiative of the Fiji government, and construction of around 30 plants was covered by the government budget every year, and JICA only provided technical cooperation by dispatching Nakamoto and volunteers. EPS technology has been transmitted from Japan to Fiji as a technology that can be done by themselves. People loved the latest advanced technology. However, there is suitable technology for each country that can be maintained and managed by local people. That is EPS. EPS Public Seminar Anna Workshop was planned by Fiji JICA. This seminar was held at the end of 4 years EPS JICA contribution from November 2014 to December 2018 in Fiji by Nakamoto. Please watch YouTube's. The implementation of community-based ecological purification system was made possible through the funding of government. The Fijian Minister for Infrastructure, Transport, Disaster Management and Meteorological Services Honourable Joan Usamate, in saying this, officiated as chief guest at the opening of the Ecological Purification System, EPS, workshop which was held at the University of the South Pacific. The EPS is a chemical-free and energy-free water purification technology which was initiated by Dr. Nobutada Nakamoto, Professor Emeritus of Shinshu University in Japan. Also present at the opening event was special guest was Deputy Vice-Chancellor of USP Mr. Derek Armstrong. The workshop is a 2-day event hosted by JICA from 12 to 13 March, 2019 at the University of the South Pacific ICT Center in Suva, Fiji. We are all happy. Fijian people made EPS plants by themselves. Fijian trainee and Fijian government done big effort for the rural people. Mr. Vishwajit promoted this project. Remember 3 steps. 1. Knowing is not enough, we must apply it to something useful. 2. Willingness is not enough, we must put it into the plan and action. 3. Putting the plan into action is not enough, we must accomplish the goals. EPS project in Fiji began from the JICA training in Okinawa, Japan. Fijian people made a big effort for the people. EPS spreads to Pacific countries from Japan. This is Fijian EPS project. Fijian people made EPS by themselves. EPS is our smart treatment system. Fijian people realized and certified. We can have safe and delicious water. This is a real technical transfer from JICA training. This is part 7 of EPS lecture. EPS lecture continue to part 8.